Hello, friends. It is almost midnight, and I had the brilliant idea of doing a challenge. And that challenge is photoshopping myself into stock photos. And I'm going to be using a random object generator and unsplash.com. And I'm going to Photoshop myself into those pictures, making it look as realistic as possible. And I'm only going to give myself 3 minutes per picture. So yeah, let's get started. I'm so excited for this. Flex on everyone my Photoshop skills. Okay, we're going to do a random object generator. Alright, so one of them was sailboat. Okay, we're going to open this picture of the sailboat against, let's do that one. Alright, and I will set a 3-minute timer. Go, okay. So they're opened. I'm going to duplicate this onto the photo. This is going to be an interesting challenge. I'm really good at Photoshop, so we shall see how good I can be. So right now I'm going to Command T for transform and Command 0 to zoom out so I can resize myself. I'm going to position myself probably in the front of the frame, like, hey, what's up? Kind of like I'm a sailor, okay. Then I'm going to use the background erase tool, and I'm going to erase myself, or erase the background. The magic eraser tool works better, it's quicker. But for our purposes, since we don't have that much time, I'm gonna just highlight myself and then Command Shift I, which is inverse, and then just delete. Okay, so there's me. And it looks like I could be on this boat almost. Like, the coloring is actually not that bad. But I might like increase the curve, so I'm gonna hold on the Option key and then tag myself, so it just, let's see. I'm actually like really impressed by this. Like right there. Alright, then we're gonna do some coloring. Like hue and saturation too. And we're gonna also tie that one down to the layer. And then I'm just gonna throw in a lens flare just for the hell of it. Alright, let's see how that works. Other lens flare. Like there. Just from both directions. Okay. So I'm gonna group this just so you can see the before and after. Alright, so you're ready for the reveal. Pick before, where I wasn't in the boat, and now here I am in this boat. And it actually looks pretty realistic. And let's see how much time I had to spare. Oh, 0 seconds, it stopped. Okay. So yeah, that was the first one. I want to do 3, so that was the first of 3. Stay tuned for more. Alright, so I am back, and the second thing on this list is a clock. I don't know how that will work, but we're going to look up a clock. You know what? I'm going to be inside of this clock. Why not? Okay, we're going to open that, and then let's pick which me I want to be in there. Probably this one, like, hey, I'm in a clock. Okay, so we're going to open those two, and then a 3-minute timer will be set. Ready? Go. Okay. So now, duplicate this layer, same thing from the beginning. Photo 1-4. And then, hold on, I'm just going to shut my door because my dog knows how to open my door and my whole family is asleep. Okay, I'm going to reset that timer because I had to shut the door. So we are going to reset the door. Reset the timer. Okay, start. Alright, so we're back to work. I'm going to use the same tool I used before. Actually, I'm going to use the quick selection tool because I'm against the white background. Command Shift I to get rid of the inverse. Delete. I'm going to shrink myself. Command T for transform. And I'm going to just might be hanging inside the clock. Rotate. Alright, I'll be right here. I'm going to make myself big because delete this, grayscale it, so black and white. I'm going to tag it to only this, adjust it a little bit, and then I'm just going to make myself a little bit bigger. So there I am in the clock. And then we will do one more. Let's see how much time I have to spare. 1 minute and 16 seconds. So I did that in a minute. All right. And let's see, go back to our handy dandy random object generator. There's a hair tie. No. All right, let's do a good one. There's one that says a bag, and I'm really intrigued by that. So let's do a bag. Okay. Unsplash bag. Yeah, why not? I will be on a bag. Downloads. Okay. And then for this one, I'm going to be serious. Like, oh crap, like, I'm on a bag. Like, whoa, you know? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to go set a 3-minute timer. Start. Okay. I think this is the bag. So Command T for transform, Command 0 to zoom out and transform. This is the bag, okay. So then I'm going to make myself the size of the bag, which is probably ballpark around that. I'm going to go back onto that, and I'm going to use the quick selection tool to highlight myself, and then Command-Shift-I, delete. Okay, so that is that, and then I'm going to be on this bag. And then for this, I'm going to right-click, I'm going to go into blending options, and I'm going to add a shadow, and probably a drop shadow. Just a slight one. Maybe from my... I actually need to see the difference in that. But I'm also going to do a threshold. But I'm going to tie it directly to that, and I'm going to make it like that, but then I'm going to go into the opacity and bring it down a little. So there you go, me on a bag. It looks pretty realistic. And how much time do we have left? 1 minute and 16 seconds again. All right, so we did it. We did 3 photoshopped stock photos, and that was like really fun. Like I feel like me on a boat, like I felt like I was on a boat. And what was the second one? I forget. The bag was really interesting because I didn't really know what to do, but I just felt like the time was of the essence. So thanks for watching. Tune in every week. I post a new video every week. I don't know which day yet. And subscribe and like. Comment down below anything you want to see me Photoshop or just talk about.